OGI seems to be active here early, which is good. The other one, AIRE, was the low 30, high of 1214. So there's quite the range in this one here. Volume is also very low for AIRE. Big range, but low volume. HOWL, TGTX doesn't really seem to be active so far. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Let's get up there to 150 likes. Can we see the bounce here over time? There's 53. OGI, watching it here.
JGGCU.
AIRE halting down. We didn't quite hold up that low 51, but it's still here hanging out. We'll see if it's able to get back over 53 and then 55. Let me make sure to rotate. Make sure I'm not missing any of the other ones. Buy out CDIO. CDIO off to a good start. Cheaper stock at 50 cents, but it seems like this might be uh, giving opportunity. Decent volume. Good high of day breakout at 47. I'm gonna take a starter here, tight stop, just to see what it wants to do. Okay, maybe it's not ready yet. Let's see. Giving it some time here. I don't mind the lower average though if it does want to come lower. 48. I got filled on the ass there trying to mark it in. Not great, but okay, let's see what it does. The market orders are a little tricky, as usual. Can the 1 minute candle make the new high? 1 minute candle is going to make the new high. We're going to get a 3 bar play, which is good. Splendid. I had to be careful with these higher fills. Probably should have held one of those to see, but it's lingering. Watching to see if it wants to continue, or maybe we get a pullback here first.
JGGCU.
CDIO, what will it be? Can the 1 minute candle make the new high again, and then we try again for a new high day? Not quite the 3 bar play, but like a pullback kind of curl up kind of thing, you know? We'll see how it does here. Big volume, good to see. Now, how high can we go? Or is it going to be another bluff at the highs here? See how this candle is pulling back like that? Like we want to see more body in the candlestick. Let me zoom in right here a little bit. You know, that's telling me people are selling at the highs, but I want to see us continuing and holding up at the highs. Yeah, a little too much selling there. HOWL, attempting high day. So this is a false breakout. Let me make sure to zoom in on these candlesticks, man. People can't see anything here. Much better, much better. All right, this is where I have to make a decision, right? It's such a slow day here so far that do I want to take my gains and leave? You know, or do I want to continue trading to see if I can potentially make more, but also, you know, if I'm not super accurate, lose money? Each trader always comes across this point throughout the day at some point, right? Some time in the day. I'm gonna follow my instincts, which is telling me to shut it down. But what I'll do is that I'll hang out a little bit though, up until 10:30. Up until 10:30. What would have been nice though was to catch this move right here, this flat top at and what I did, I switched out this stock for AIRE, and it wasn't on the screen, so I missed it. But good curl right here off of 49.50. So we didn't get a total sell off. The 5 minute candle went from a doji to now back to a bit of green, and maybe it wants to retest. I'm gonna start by sizing down here. If it does look good, I'll keep trading it, but I'm gonna size down, protect the profits, and look to add slowly. If I do have losses, the losses will be a little smaller. This way I'm at least locking in the green, or locking in the profits. On a hot day though, I just keep being maybe even more aggressive, but how things are looking today, you gotta take it slow. Yeah, so it's coming back down aggressively there. How low can we go? I want to see some more selling here. But it might hold a little higher and try again. Seeing some activity there on the tape. There's 3 minutes left in the current 5 minute candle. TSLL. There's been a few callouts. LICY. EBGI. VERB. The volume on those, some of these are pretty light. Yeah, still watching CDIO here though. I'm gonna jump in, small size, tight stop. Okay. Keeping it tight there. I do want a bigger pullback here. Can we get it? Can we get it? Come on down. The price is right. 50 by 50. Tight spread here. And it's like the selling isn't really coming in. What's that? 16? That's a good fill. So I'm going to give it another chance here in case it doesn't want to come lower. The candle has about a minute and a half, I believe. My math is any good. This is prime time right here. If it means business, we should start to see some volume here soon, whether it's up or down. Nothing, no volume. But why? $49.50. A, a break and reclaim would be excellent here at this level. 49. There is a bid there, 75,000. We'll see if they want to get those shares filled. OGI, good red to green.
DBGO.
OGI, not worth it. DBGI. DBGI. 48.34. How's the daily chart look on this? Just look at this thing, man. Not ideal at all. Opportunities for the aggressive traders, potentially, but maximum risk as well. Maximum risk. CDIO, it's like if it wants to bounce, this is as good as a place as any. I'm gonna take 500 shares here, really small size, and see if it starts to consolidate in this range. Maybe I can add to the position. If not, the size is just a starter position here. So for this type of situation at the lows, can't really get hurt. But maybe I go up to 2,000, 2,500 over time if it actually starts to base here, and then we get a nice surge over VWAP. $48.34 for DBGI. Um, I mean, I don't know what it is, but these days like this, I feel like I can't put out shares like onto the market in terms of risk. If we can test the lows and hold the lows again, I'd be more willing to add here. I'd be willing to add if that happens. It's where I'd start like buying up. Is this a 10-minute halt? So far, so good for CDIO, but we didn't really get that test. It seems like it's just straight up here. We'll take our couple cents, and if it gives, actually, you know what? Let's just see what happens. Usually I take this off, but it's so such a small position. Doesn't really matter. But we can add if it does give a good entry for a pullback trade. like to actual decent size. Where the fun begins. If this gets back to Hive Day, it's on. I think the pullback could be pretty good here depending on how it happens. Time 45, 51:45. I gotta stop marketing in. It doesn't seem like it's ready yet. They might as well just call it by the ask instead of calling it market. Come on. Come on down some more. DBGI doesn't seem like it wants to resume. 53:34 is passed. No resumption still. 47:55. Son of a gun. No fill. Anyhow, so we'll hold a small position here as long as we can. Target at least 52, which is basically Hive Day. Try to add again, but you see, if the spreads are tight to where I can just mark it in properly, it'll be much easier to take the position. Like I don't mind sacrificing being in slightly higher to be in how I want to be in, but if if the spreads are too big, then it's just not going to make sense. The risk becomes too much. It's too high. There's been a lot of trades last month I had to just sell, break even because of how high I was filled. Not comfortable, holding it and having to adjust my stop to be a wider stop. Is DGBI is DBGI a regular halt or is it like something else? Yeah, it's showing 736, which would be a crazy read. At that point, I trade it to see what it does. If the volume is there, if we can get a sweet dip. LIFW is like slowly inching up. Can we see a quick recovery? If not, I'm bailing on this. Yep, cutting it. If the volume is coming in faster, I'd add aggressively, but just in case. Also, good call to cancel that last position to wait for a lower add. The volume is just so low. Like even after that, nothing has changed to the volume. Tape is still kind of slow. Oh no, 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 no. Phil. Caught in this halt down. Actually, no, I see what's happening. Gotta cancel that, actually. Actually, no, 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 never mind. Okay, it filled. Why was that so weird? Hmm. Close, 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 close. It was false halt going down for the bounce, but we didn't get enough volume for the surge. Let me see those fills. 39 out of 31. But I'm stuck in there 100 shares. Yeah, that false halt down was close. That would have been a sweet bounce. Get the range back up to 7 from 640 would have been incredible. If it opens up sideways, I, I don't know. We'll see if it looks good, man. If it opens up sideways, could be onto something. Yeah, CDIO on the other hand looks like it might just be finished. We needed. I would have wanted a aggressive red to green right here, and then retested those highs eventually. So maybe for now, it's in the depths. I was getting filled so weird that I'm not filled so weird that I'm not sure. I kind of thought something else was going on. Hopefully it's a 5 minute halt this time though, and we don't have to wait an hour again. LIFW, CDIO, LICY, and others. I gotta stop doing that and make sure the level 2 aligns. Yeah, LIFW, the volume is actually not that bad. It's like this slow grind, but if what was that, 04? 04 for resumption? Yeah, LIFW actually is moving well. And SSC, MARA, about 2 minutes. 2 minutes to the resumption. High of LIFW on the other hand is at 440. That one seems to be a little active. Low of the last was 17. Interesting price action. This thing is showing that it might resume higher here. Might not. Might not. $631. 90. Will we see a dip? Smokes but no cigar. Not quite the break back over 6 we would have wanted. 70, 70 to 6. 30 cents. LIFW, moving on. 455 for the highs. So it's slowly going up here over time, slowly trending up. We're not really seeing a ton of red candles either. Only 2 in the last 15 minutes. So definitely good for the longer hold times. I don't know. I need a nice pullback here, which Might not happen. There's some big buyers coming in.
DBGI FRLN.
43. Mm, mm, mm. This candle's fresh. It's young. But buyers are definitely here. It might just surge right back to the highs here. It's possible. Or maybe not. 46. Pretty aggressive red to green there. Didn't really linger at all at the lows. So buyers are still here. Very present. Willing to be a little active here if we continue to see this buying. What? Oh, I got filled on the ask. See, that's where I can get into trouble. Hard bought. That's not what we want to see. Well, let's see how this dip does. Here's a bit of a spread. Low is about 36. So a little bit of indecision there, some selling coming in. Time. So we got a new candle there. There's still a bit of a spread. Low of the current candle, 33. I'm gonna give it a shot here. Smaller size. Smaller size right here though, just to see. Can we get back over 45 for that retest, or is it not ready yet? Okay, not quite. It's not the immediate bounce, but still seeing activity with buyers, so watching. That was a good hold of the lows there. It does seem like one of those stocks that could go straight to high of day, with a good push. Some not so great fills there.
FRLN.
Gotta watch out for the spread. Time 14:37. think it's coming. Can we see it? Can we see the new high of day? We will. There it is. To the moon. 80. It looks like it might keep going. Ah, okay, not quite. Or the shot though. Very aggressive trade there. A high of 480. Waiting. It's a little high up right now, so just kind of watching here. 83 for the highs. Hmm. It's moving so wild. It's hard to be aggressive up here with this price fluctuation. But there might be a break of 5. If I see what I like, I'll take it, smaller size. Seven. And freaking hotkeys need to fire off properly. So 502, 501. If it moves up on the ask, yeah, I'm gonna buy. Can we see the push? Can we see the push? 1520, 1520, 1520. Not quite. But it's holding fairly high though. There's 15. Halt is at 75. I was not aggressive enough in that area there to get those trades. Halt is at 87. Alt up is at 87. There it is. Will we get locked in? This thing is absolutely flying, mooning. Who would have expected all of this on a slow day like today? I think if you're aggressive to buy the breakouts at like over five, you could have caught that move. But for me, over five couldn't connect in the 505, 510, 515 range. Kind of eased off from 25, just 25, 35, 45, 55. Small consolidation there, 75. Nice move. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that thumbs up, hit that thumbs up. Cabro up 4.5k, or is that 5k? Yeah, 4.5k. Really good, man. Solid. Seems like a lot of people are excited, and rightfully so. This thing is mooning. It's showing a higher resumption for now, so we'll see. The chat is raving. The Discord is on fire. The chat is raving. Well, they continue to get squeezed. Short sellers are definitely getting squeezed here. So what's happening? After like a few weeks of like sore momentum for the most part. Resumption time 25.22. CDIO also giving a big move here. CDIO also moving up. When a stock starts to move like that, this aggressively, I always, it's like you really need to be in a good sequence. If you're in control of that sequence and you're already getting those winning trades, it's so easy to hit the buy button. It's been a decent day. CDIO pulling back off those highs. 25.22. Whoa, whoa, CDIO, nice move, man. Wow. It's going up like 2, 3 cents at a time. I guess the bulls are getting excited. See, expectations is a pretty big thing. Could have easily been long if I would have expected something like that. Anyhow, about a minute to resumption. It's actually showing lower on my side for some reason. Actually, never mind, never mind. What was that, 87? It's showing 87. I think 87 is going to be the likely area we resume. 25.22, less than a minute. LIFW. I'm gonna use smaller size, so it's showing $6. LIFW. 587. Here we go. Lower resumption. That wasn't great. Low. 507. To the depths. Good call for the smaller size. Low at 507. We're back up around 25. CDIO, man. I'm really impressed with that move there, too. High is at 87. Hills must be atrocious. Jeez. Can we see that new high? Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, that was a good move. That was impressive. Can we hold up? Can we continue to hold? 17. Oh, wow. 47. It's been so long, it feels like I have to shake off the rust. Get used to a stock going up again. Mm. Highs at 65, still going, still going. 996 for the 696 for the halt up. 696. This is the best momentum we've seen in a long time. 696, there it is. Man, short stops are getting obliterated. False halt. Let's try again. I'd want to see a little bit more of a pullback than this, but we'll see what it does. Jeez. Yeah, this is incredible. I guess, we can say it's been a while, welcome back, right? It's the 6th. Today's the 6th. So hopefully this lines us up for our sweet, sweet rest of the month. Ay, ay, ay. I think I'm not up like, 5 grand or something because, oh, it feels so new, like again, coming in today and just expecting there to be nothing. I haven't increased my share size yet, which is not a great thing, right? I've had issues in the past adjusting to the momentum, you know, the mindset really of what it takes to trade this type of momentum, the aggression, you know, this is where you really have to like flip the switch. Nice move, nice stock. We can't ask for a better start to the week than this, though. The market is back. So in 5 minutes at 10:35 and 27 seconds. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. I definitely can't think about what I could have done, or else I'll start to feel FOMO, right? So I'm just gonna keep watching small size. I mean, this was so good though. Jeez. We say this every time there's a good stock, but I just hope we see more of this throughout this month, and I will be ready. I knew this dip was worth buying, man, but I bought it at 30. I thought 30 was going to be good for the bottom, got caught. Oh 05 was the low, or oh 07. I could have been more aggressive even right here. The break is, man, I'm telling you guys, sometimes at the beginning of the sequence that I'm looking at, right, the range of entries that I take, the first trade usually, if we can connect on that first trade, it's over. But the first trade I've been getting chopped out a lot. So kind of having to tamper back a bit, making sure we're getting the right entries. Small size here for me. Willing to size up though if uh, if it's good. 35.27. We're halted at 7:33. It's showing 7:69, 7:35. So maybe somewhere in that range. It is a very extended here. Some people will start to ease off for sure. I live for the breakout trade, so I'll keep watching. But if it looks too like if it's too volatile in the price action, I'll just ease off, lock it in. The last thing we need right now is like a big loss or something. 35.27. We got less than a minute. 5 seconds. Here we go. 733. Sideways. Can we get back over the level? To the moon. Good, good, good. Give a dip, give a dip, give a dip, give a dip. No dip. It's extended again. Might just go. I'm gonna buy. Tight stops. Just gonna buy. Sometimes you just have to buy and put a stop. Gosh, man. Jeez, jeez, jeez.
HVT. A.
This is just madness. I feel. Man, man, man. I gotta not think, or I'm gonna get FOMO. But think about, you got FOMO. Gotta keep in the zone. So 80, it's curling back up. Maybe it tries for a new high again. I think it's possible. It might be likely. There it is. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, oh, no, nope. We're gonna get caught there. So, big drop off that new high. Not ideal, but huge range. Oh my gosh. Wow. The spreads are opening up. This is where it might start to reach the backside. Yeah, well, it's still early, but this might be where it's finished. Mm, 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 mm. The FOMO was gonna hit me in the last minute right there. What's going through my head is if I'm more aggressive on a day like today, the more aggressive version of myself shows up today, with that fire in my eyes, how well do I do on this stock? Not gonna think about it. We're gonna just take the green and get out of here. But it's so, it's one of those things for me. It's been a battle over the years, man. It's just so hard to flip that switch from slow market to hot market on site. Low of 722 held up. I don't know. I want to be careful here though, man. And I can see a version of myself swinging this 4,500 shares every single trade, just like just straight aggression. Waking up and saying I want all the smoke today. It's been a long time since I said something like that. Weeks, months, maybe like weeks, weeks. So here we are, though. Not to get too distracted. This thing is still kind of in play. It didn't really continue down there. So maybe there's some small opportunities here and there. Yeah, still showing some life. Still showing some life. Can we get through 50? Yes, we will. 50 seems to be holding. 90. Maybe it just keeps going, but we gotta watch out for those dips. There's 9. Ay, ay, ay. I gotta make sure I don't lose like 50 cents in one trade, because it could happen easily. Like how spreads are opening up. But it seems like it still has life. It seems like it's a wide consolidation here. So it's still not over yet. This is the market we know and love, man, not the nonsense that was going on.
HVT. A.
Bro, don't film me like that, man. You can't do that to me. Fill me about the ask. Shouldn't have took that trade though. Let's see what it does here. This could be interesting. Okay, maybe time to ease off a bit. Okay, there's the reclaim. Okay, man, that was a good reclaim. So much red when I got in there. Are we strong or are we not? If it gets over 35, I think there's a good chance it goes right back to 9. Sizable losses there though. Low is at 70, 60 right here in this range. But 22 was the very first big red candle. 722. So it is possible for it to retest the low of the range in itself. But I'd love to see us hold high here. Fair fill. Okay. Low. 75. Crucial level here. Crucial level. There's a small cellar there that's making this a little tricky. Okay, there we go. What's that? Why? There's a lot of green. It's not really moving up. Is there some hidden orders coming in to short? Hmm. Maybe this is it. I'll keep watching 7:30 though. If it gets back above there, I'd be interested. Quite the stock here, man. Quite the stock. Man. Mm-mm-mm. 43,000 shares traded. Like I'm some, amateur trader here today. Not using size, not being super aggressive. Ah, can't think about it. I'm gonna go insane. Time 10:48. This is a good bounce. The moon. Six, 35. Can we hold up this area here? Good fill. Still showing good life. Can we hold up? Can we hold up? The 5 minute, we want the 5 minute candle to make a new high here eventually over time. If this is to still like be in play, if not, okay. 33. Oh, is that high? 64. The good news though is that the next hot market is going to be much better for us. It's showing good signs still. We'll see that big volume though does come back. The volume could be a little higher. I'm 53. If it breaks down this area, I'd love to see an aggressive reclaim. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. 28, 20, 22. To the depths. 7. Okay, got a good fill, got a good fill. Talk to us nicely here. It's having trouble at 60. Oh, I waited patiently for that. Come on. What's the high? 88? 64. We got to get over 88. Happy 9. Bigger volume, bigger volume, bigger buyers. Can we see a push? Gotta be careful here. Red 72. I think when it happens, it's gonna be quick.